For 15 years, I chased ghosts in the kitchen. I was a conductor of an orchestra nobody could see, a master of ceremonies for flavor so complex, so fleeting, they barely existed. My world was a symphony of susvidi machinis, liquid nitrogen, and foams that evaporated on the tongue. I built an empire on illusion, earning 2 Michelin stars along the way. I thought I had conquered the culinary world, that I had bent ingredients to my will. I believed my techniques, my multi-day reductions, my imported, rare components were the pinnacle of taste. I looked down on simple food, dismissing it as primitive, the work of amateurs who lacked my vision and discipline. My kitchen was a laboratory, pristine and silent, where we used xanthan gum and soy lecithin to achieve textures nature never intended. We thought we were innovators, gods of gastronomy. I was arrogant, I was celebrated, and I was completely, utterly wrong. My entire career, my philosophy, my egoit, was all dismantled on a rainy Tuesday by a rusted pot on a street corner. It happened by chance. A cancelled reservation, a rare night off, and a sudden downpour forced me into a narrow, slick alley I'd never bothered to walk down before. The air was thick with the smell of charcoal and damp concrete, and there it was. A tiny stall, barely a cart, with an old woman hunched over a large, blackened pot. Steam rose from it, curling into the misty air like a beckoning finger. People were lined up, rain dripping from their umbrellas, patiently waiting for a simple bowl of soup. I scoffed. Soup, the first thing any line cook learns to make. How could this be anything special? But curiosity, or maybe just the chill in my bones, got the better of me. I joined the line, feeling out of place in my designer coat among the locals. When it was my turn, the vendor barely looked at me. She just ladled the steaming, clear broth into a worn ceramic bowl, added a sprinkle of chopped greens, and a few glistening pieces of slow-cooked meat. That was it. No garnish, no foam, no artfully placed microgreens. I took the bowl and found a small plastic stool under the leaking awning. The aroma hit me first. It wasn't complex. It wasn't a puzzle to be solved. It was just right. It smelled of deep, honest-to-goodness chicken, a hint of ginger, and something else, something earthy and comforting. I took a sip, and in that moment, the world stopped. The 15 years I spent mastering intricate reductions, the countless hours spent refining a single sauce, the thousands of dollars poured into exotic ingredients, all of it felt like a hollow joke. This broth, this simple, 3-ingredient elixir, had more depth, more soul, than anything I had ever created in my sterile, white-tiled temple. The flavor was pure, profound. It coated my tongue with a richness that felt ancient, a warmth that spread through my entire body. It wasn't just food. It was a story, a history, a lifetime of wisdom in a single bowl. I could taste the slow simmering, the patience, the respect for the ingredients. I sat there, rain pattering around me, and I felt my culinary ego crumble. My expensive techniques, my chemical additives, my quest for complexity, it was all just noise. I had been so obsessed with deconstructing and reinventing food that I had forgotten what it was supposed to be in the first place. Nourishment for the body and the soul. This woman, with her rusted pot and her 3 humble ingredients, was the true master. She hadn't learned her craft in a fancy culinary school. She had inherited it, lived it. Her broth wasn't a performance. It was I went back to the stall, my bowl empty, and just watched her. She moved with an economy of motion, a quiet confidence that I, with all my awards and accolades, had never possessed. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She was just making soup, perfectly. That night changed everything for me. I realized that true culinary mastery isn't about adding more. It's about understanding what's essential. It's about unlearning the noise to rediscover the quiet, foundational soul of a perfect meal. My Michelin stars didn't make me a master. They made me a showman. The real artistry was here, in tissalé, in a bowl of soup, made with humility, patience, and a deep understanding of flavor that can't be bought or taught. It must be lived. That simple street vendor, without saying a single word, taught me the most important lesson of my career. The soul of cooking is found in a complicated recipe. but in the honest heart of the person who makes it. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more journeys into the heart of food.